Hey gang, Four-Eyed Piper coming at you. Today with a video to respond to the 3-pipe challenge. I was called out by Roland the Dragon. Thank you very much for calling me out and nominating me for one of these videos. It's very cool. I got to do the 5 blend challenge, and I'm looking forward to being nominated for this as well. So thank you. Today I'm smoking my Peterson Dublin filter pipe, 999 shape. Really love this pipe. Let's talk about it in just a minute. In it is one of those sad story blends. It's I've only got this much left. Some McClelland fragrant matured cake, and I would have to tell you, even after having all the Frog Mortons and the Christmas cheers that I've had and the 40th and all, all those main McClelland blends that are, the unicorn blends, this sits at my #1 favorite for McClelland blends that I've tried, 100%. This one and Tawny Flake are both delicious, and I wish I had even just a little bit more of either one. But, it's a sad story. I don't have to tell you. So today I'm going to talk to you about some of the pipes that are part of the challenge. My best smoker, my most reached for pipe, and then a pipe that surprised me the most. And my best smoker is not the one that I'm smoking right now. Can't put down this blend. My best smoker is this pipe, believe it or not. This is a Savinelli Series 3. I couldn't tell you the shape number. Somebody probably have to call it out in the comments. It's a bent brandy with the saddle bit. And this smokes the absolute best out of my whole collection. It's not a Peterson, believe it or not. So I actually bought this from Eddie down at the Pipe Nook, which, by the way, he's selling these now, which is fantastic. Eddie, keep on selling Peterson's, brother, please. I love that. I bought this out of the Pipe Nook. It is a 9mm pipe, which I pretty much, like 60% of the time, smoke a 9mm filtered pipe. And the first time I smoked it was actually in my tree stand. And it was getting late, long day of hunting, and I loaded up some Orlick Dark Strong Kentucky, and I remember having one of the best smokes of my life, and what I would consider, a Nirvana smoke, as we say. And I just sat there for an hour, just in the moment, really in the moment. And maybe it was just all the things coming together. But I'll tell you, after that, I've smoked this many, many times. It's part of my main rotation, and it always smokes so, so well. And it handles pretty much any blend I put in there. Mostly those kind of darker blends, Kentuckys and things like that. It just brings the flavor right out on them. And I just love watching this thing color up. You can tell it's had some use. It's very dark, getting darker and darker as we go. Which is fun because these Series 3s are unfinished, and you can watch them color up like a meerschaum. The grain on it is cool. It kind of like swirls around the bowl up here. It's just awesome. But it's, imperfect. It's got fills and all that stuff too. What I find so interesting is, I think Mel also would say that these Series 3 pipes tend to be some of the best smokers in our collection, because I think maybe we don't baby them nearly as much. We just go for it, and maybe that's part of a lesson that we need to learn about our pipes, is just to really tap into them and go for it. I tend to, in a pipe that's $200, $300, $400 pipe, I tend to baby it a little bit, and maybe that's something that I need to think about, right? So, best smoker, 100% best smoker in my collection. The pipe I reach for the most is the one I have going right now. Makes sense, right? But I would say this pipe is probably in my top 5. And I tend to smoke everything out of this pipe as well. It's a great smoker, filtered pipe as well, 9 mil. The grain on it is something to be pondered over, and I love the contrast staining they do on this line. Really nice. 999. I mean, come on, can you blame me? It's awesome. These Bulldogs. Sits in my hand very well. Not a terribly expensive Peterson. So again, maybe I feel like I can kind of go for it a little bit more with this pipe. The fish tail is very wide. And it sits in my mouth just so nicely. And I can chew this thing hard, and it never gets bitey. And it doesn't matter what I put in there. This is a really nice smoking pipe, and I tend to reach for it quite a lot. Look at the cross grain on the front. Love it. Love it. Good pipe. The pipe that surprised me the most might surprise you. And it's this pipe. It's an interesting shape, kind of a weird one, an acquired taste maybe for some. This is the Morgan Bones soup ladle, and again, 9 millimeter filter. Holy smokes! And the first time I smoked this, I loaded it with a Virginia tobacco, which probably was a mistake, but turned out not to be. And I chooched this thing top to bottom, and it's a deep, deep, deep bowl, and it just tasted so damn good. It's a reverse calabash. It really cooled down the smoke, so maybe it was the right thing to do. But this thing, I have gotten such good smokes out of this. I almost bought another one, but then I realized, you know what, this one would get neglected. I actually have like 4 or 5, maybe 6 Morgan Bones pipes in my collection. And I love that he's doing 9 millimeter filters now. So every time I get that email, I tend to get that little bit of PAD and think that I'm going to buy another one, but then I hold off. But for 40 bucks, you cannot beat this. And again, it's kind of the same deal as this pipe, my best smoker. These pipes are inexpensive, guys. If you were looking for something that's going to smoke well, and maybe has a Savinelli name on it, oh, bingo, there you go. But this is a great pipe to pick up too, or any of Morgan Bones, any of the Morgan Bones line. They're drilled spot on most often. The craftsmanship is just great. They do a great job with the acrylic on the stems. And this, again, big surprise to me, smoked great. You can see there's some like really interesting crags and things in there. It has never been compromised once. It's actually cool to have that kind of stuff to ponder over, look at while you're smoking, in my opinion. This is a hefty piece of briar, and it happens to be quite light. And the thing I like about this pipe the most too is that I can have my elbow down on my armrest, and I can sit here and smoke my pipe and not have to move too much, which is great because I'm lazy. So those are the 3 pipes. Excuse me. 3 pipes in the challenge. And thank you very much for nominating me. That was fantastic. It's hard for me to keep up with all of these challenge videos, so thank you for giving me the heads up on that. Recently I've been having trouble with my YouTube account, and some of you may have noticed that I resubscribed to your channel because I lost a bunch of the channels that I was subscribed to, and I think it has something to do with the amount of subscriptions that I have. So I apologize if I've missed any shout outs or anything like that to my channel. I don't mean to be rude at all, but I've been having a lot of trouble with YouTube lately, and let me know if you guys have had the same issue, or if you know why I would have lost those subscriptions. Not subscriptions to my channel, but channels that I subscribe to. I'm trying to go through and make sure I've got everybody up to date. But thank you. Anyway, I have to nominate some folks. and I'm not sure who has been nominated for this. So if I nominate you and you've done it already, well, I apologize. So same nominations as my, my last one, and I know I screwed up the last one, but Road King Piper. I want to see your 3 pipes or however many. Lester Skinner. I know you're not watching my channel anymore. I'll text you. I want to see that from you as well. And PT Daily, man, just make a video, dude. What else you got to do? All right, folks. I'm going to really enjoy this McClelland fragrant matured cake. It's a beautiful day here in Western New York. It's like 45 degrees, which is basically summer. And I'm going to sit here and weep over not having any more of it. And I hope you guys have a great day. So until next time, see ya later.